And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all with his eye of the tiger. Yo, welcome to the Doginals Show. Guys, today's episode is titled Hyper Dogecoinization because, that's what we're talking about right now, guys. We're talking about an on-chain economy. We're going to get more into what hyper anything actually does mean later in the show. But I do want to thank you guys all for coming out. I do have a wonderful co-host. His name is Mr. Hash Warden. Hash, how you living today, brother? Happy Wednesday.
Let's go, dude. This is getting exciting.
Dude, I just cannot believe what can happen when a bunch of people just come together and they just fight for their right to inscribe whatever it is that they just choose to do. And that's what we're doing, man, at the end of the day. We're inscribing immutable artifacts onto Dogecoin or even onto Bitcoin, right? And on Bitcoin Ordinals, we ran into a little issue with a lot of the maxis. You know, they had a little problem with it, and we didn't back down. We stood up. You know, we got the eye of the tiger, man, and survival of the fittest. We don't give up. We go in. All right, let me just say hello to my... Oh, well, I don't know who I'm going to give this second co-host spot to. I did shout out to Breezy. Breezy, if you want to rock it, that's, if you want to, it's more than appropriate because I think that, bro, you've been riding with me daily, and you are doing some of the greatest research in the space right now, bro, and you did not know a single thing about it prior. Breezy, welcome to the show, man. How you doing today, bro?
Yo, man. Yeah, it's been crazy. I've been ordinals, man. I just came into ordinals.
Let's go, King.
I think it was me and Mark were talking about December 10th or something. So ever since then, that's my focus.
Dude, I got orange pilled last February, right? And you fight it in the beginning. It's not natural. You think to yourself, you go, well, I was told something was one way for so long. I don't know if this is true, man, but you're doing the greatest thing you could ever do for yourself. You're doing your own research, my dude. It's not going to be easy. You don't know where to look, but you are looking and you're finding some of the coolest stuff ever, bro. And you're the only person that's been able to show me or anybody what the transactions are looking like in the mempool, dude. While I'm busy over here trying to build infrastructure and shit, Bark is doing the macro, you are in the trenches finding some of the greatest info, bro. And for those that don't know what Breezy actually found, guys and gals, this is a actual metric that shows the amount of transactions and how much it's went up dramatically from the start. And we just retested the all-time high, which was just when Doginals came out. So we're going to talk about that more. I'm going to pin it to the top a little bit later, but dude, I just got to give you your flowers with it, man. For real, you're doing fucking crazy good work. All right, B, Queen, how you living today?
Happy hump day.
Yo, it is hump day, right?
Yes.
Let's go. Well, happy hump day, B.
Hope everyone is here doing good. It's another day. Let's keep it going. There's always something new.
Yeah, it's always going to be something new when you're living the on-chain life. And guys, that's where this hyper-Bitcoinization really comes from. It's like, we replace fiat, all right? When we fully replace fiat, when the real normies are using Bitcoin, that is when hyper-Bitcoinization is really taking effect. So we're living that lifestyle right now as it is because we rejected fiat, right? We don't like it. That's just not our play, man. We're here for an on-chain economy. Whether you're going to be doing digital artifacts, whether you're going to be putting your deed for your house on chain, whether you're going to get a marriage proposal or a marriage license on chain. Yeah, those exist already. That's been happening on Bitcoin for the past 10, 15 years. So that on-chain economy that I speak about, guys, that's nothing new. And we're going to be going into just a little stuff that my guy Jack Lou kind of put us onto over the summer later on in the show. But welcome to the stage, B. And another queen of Web3 is joining us today. Her name is Ren. That's R-E-N. Guys, give her a follow. Welcome to the stage, Ren.
Yo, you guys, I can't wait to learn more from you today. 8-bit, I'm so excited. Let's do this.
let's do this. And homegirl, what a wonderful space last night. You know, I got knocked out right around 12:30. I had to call it, but you guys were just rocking and rolling, and just like a positive vibe, man. You know, I told a story that I've always wanted to tell. You know, and Swizz did the same thing, and I never would have done that on my own. So Ren, I gotta thank you for that. You've got this real distinct ability about you that just allows me to be myself around you. So thank you so very much for that.
I feel the same with you guys. Like, we're all sharing and growing together. It's so awesome. Yeah, I feel the same. I'm so glad.
Dude,
But
right
yeah,
on.
you were one of the smart ones going to bed early. We all stayed up in spaces, buying D-bits and minting and, like, just being DJs all night. So, yeah.
It was that late? I kind of sensed it, I'm not gonna lie. You saw me, I was like, I just gotta call it a night, dude.
Yeah, I know. You were, like, out. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'll probably be taking a quick nap after this space, in between spaces for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. Last night, before your space, that space when Bar came in, it was one of the greatest spaces I've ever done in my life. Like, I've been doing spaces for like 2 years now. I did the bitmap blockout space. That was like crazy. It had like 3,000 listeners. But like, that space last night, it drew in all the right type of people. There were no bots. It was straight 85 people at the peak. And, you know, Bark joined me for a great conversation, guys. You know, I was starting to feel that Bitcoin or that Bark After Dark vibe that we so loved last summer. Drippy knows what I'm talking about. Like, those were special times, man. And we weren't focused on making money back then, guys. We were just focused on getting the alpha. And that's what I really want to stress to you guys. No matter what's going on in my life, I'm always going to bring you guys the alpha to omega. Whatever I see that's going on in the timeline, I'm going to deliver it to you guys. Signed, sealed, and delivered, baby. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yo, wait, but you gotta check your DMs, Joe.
I was just going to bring that up, my dude. So why don't you ask me the question officially, bro, and then we'll get to it. You want to just, you do it here?
I kinda wanna keep it private.
No, dude, they know. Everybody knows who Jack is, bro. Like, Jack is literally, you know, you're just hiding something that everybody already knows, dude.
Where's he at?
Is Jack back right now? Let me see. Oh, shit, hold on. Moose! Hold on, Moose is going a little wild. It might be the Amazon guy. Hold on. Moose! Come on, stop it. Stop, buddy. Alright. So he's a Labradoge. He gets a little crazy, especially when you start talking about hyper Dogecoinization. But I'm back at it. So here's what I want to talk about with Jack, right? So basically, this dude, Breeze, he's like a Bitcoin OG. He's been around the block for a minute, and he's always been talking about that on-chain economy when it applies to hyper Bitcoinization. Now, the only issue with Jack, and a lot of people, you know, they don't want to listen to what he has to say, is because he's a BSVer, bro. And BSV people are the big block folks. And a lot of the BSVers are the ones behind Ordinal's wallet. So a lot of people don't realize that those big block homies are the reason why we're able to even do what we're doing, you know, with Ordinal's wallet and stuff. Breeze, do you know what I mean when I say big blockers and stuff like that?
Yeah, I do, but just check your DM, dude.
Alright, in my bad, yeah. Hold on, there's probably more. But let's just welcome to the stage. We got the Drippy, man. Drip, how you feeling today?
Dude, I'm feeling good. I was gonna mention, dude. Yeah, I talked to Jack a little bit in the last year, man, and he actually kind of framed it to me. Him and a few other BSB guys framed it to me that, like, honestly, like, Oracle's somewhat of an attack on Bitcoin itself, like, because they are BSB guys. Like, they think that, like, you know, Ordinals are basically their way of getting their way on the original Bitcoin chain, which I never understood until I had a conversation with him. He's super freaking cool. I mean, he wasn't a lot of the SB guys I talked to, like, they're just a lot of people, but he was actually pretty cool. He put me on to a social media app called Twitch. Sent me a little bit of Bitcoin.
Like Twitch, dude.
They kind of like start doing it. It's pretty interesting. Every like action you take on that app, you gotta like back it with Bitcoin, which I actually like that idea because it's literally putting your money where your mouth is.
It's a pretty cool idea.
Pretty sure that's where the dude went to, by the way. But he's been gone for days now. So.
Yeah, bro, he's had a ton of banger ideas, like, but some ideas are a little wild, bro. He had this thing called the HODL locker that, made people lock up their Bitcoin. You remember that, Trippy? Oh, that was a little wild, bro.
I got in a space with him where he was pretty much just monologuing about it for like 2-3 hours, and that actually kind of made me understand it. But I mean, some of his expectations were just outer space. It was a little much, but
8-bit. This guy is behind OrdSwap, dude.
Yeah, dude, like, you guys are acting all cryptic and everything. I've known this guy since, like, fucking June, bro. He's the one that, like, we made Bitmap a reality because of this gentleman. I was hosting spaces with him and Zach every single night and learning from them. Like, I don't think you get it, bro. We're going to literally, like, usher in a crazy second leg if he is the one that's involved with this stuff. That means this is not going away, bro. Like, literally. Like, so is that what, you know what, we're going to talk about this off of spaces about this, all right? Because it relates to the Titanic. Bark was killing it earlier, bro. Motherfucker, the Nicolas Cage thing had me dying when I was driving, dude. Like, we got such great people right now in this dojo community, man. I gotta shout Bark out, too, because, like, yo, last year, every person with, like, Bark's kind of, influential power, they went the other way. They literally went all in on the cabal and all that, the ordinal side. They're the ones that were pumping and dumping things. This kid literally fucking said, nah, bro, I am not doing that shit. Literally, I'm going to go where the fucking future is. Yo, he led you guys right into it. So shout out to him and shout out to each and every one of y'all for, actually doing it. Yo, son, what's good, bro?
Hey, A-Bit, how you doing, brother, man? Much love.
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing good, yeah. So just in regards to the treasure hunt, I feel like, I know a little bit what's going on, but I'm not going to, we don't want to give a spoiler right now, but, you know what's going on, A-Bit. I have a few clues. I even mentioned it in a space, and then Bark kind of deflected a little bit, but it's all good, and we're just having fun. So.
Oh, that's the fucking failed exchange. Oh, now I get it. I really didn't know how much I do actually know. So, yeah, Breeze, we definitely have to talk. I know everything about this, and literally I can contact him.
Yeah, so it's fun. We're having fun. It's like it's a real. It's like we're not LARPing. It's actually a real thing, and it's like a self-organizing collective. And I think there's like a lot of possibilities that could organically unfold, and we're all playing our role. So let's all keep it positive. It's like
Yes.
an abundance consciousness, not a scarcity consciousness.
Son, that is it. Could you faded out a little bit when you said that. Could you just say that one more time, brother?
Well, check this out, and I'll connect some dots. So the way that I know Jack Lewis through Rafael Valverde, who's the crypto.
Great guy, dude.
That's my doorway into Frankton. And basically, what Raph has been talking a lot about, and Jeff and
Ow.
the Dollar Vigilante and the whole Anarchapulco down in Mexico every year. It's like, we all want to have financial security and all that, but fundamentally, the bigger Satoshi vision is abundance consciousness, and is to that there is, when we're aligned with goodness, that there is enough for everybody, and we make the pie bigger. We're not, this player versus player concept is interesting, and it is very much a reality, but let's focus on making the pie bigger so there's enough for everybody.
Dude, that was so well said. I really needed that to be reiterated, bro. I never heard somebody frame it that way. That's fucking perfect, guys and gals, like, for real. This is why I'm so bullish on this Doginal Dog community. Look at all the people on stage right now, and look at their PFPs. Like, they are all Doginal Dogs, and they are trying to push this space forward. And one of those is Mr. Breezy. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, so I'm curious, son. Like, I found some not so good, spreads about this guy. He's a good dude, though?
Well, oh yeah, son, you go.
Jack?
Yes.
terms that are like, 10 years ahead of time, and people are just like, what are you talking about? But I do feel that he's super high integrity from everything that I've seen. He was early involved with OKX, and then also, Board Swap, and so he's very ahead. But he's not a greedy person. So he's this unique thing of trying to be a visionary. So I would say Jack Liu and Raphael Levert are two of the people that I trust the most in the space.
Dude, that dude kind of is one of the nicest people ever. I faded Raphael because I had a come up, guys, on Bitmap. Like, I had a crazy come up with my account, and a lot of people were coming at me to ask like questions and stuff. That gentleman wanted to interview me, and that's the one decision that I kind of wish I can go back and say yes to him. Because when we were on our come up together, it was me, Raphael, Eric, Block, and a lot of people were coming to me and telling me that BSV people were bad, and that sucked for me because I listened and I changed my way of thinking. I'm never going to listen to others like that, and I'm going to always do my own research on people. BSV folk, although they believe in, these crazy ideas that Craig, Satoshi, and all this stuff, they believe in the technical things that are going to push our space forward, and those guys from Ordinal's Wallet have been doing that. Like Elon Moist, Harry, these guys may believe in something that you guys don't, but they are so into this shit, man. They're taking this shit to the next fucking level. And when we were talking about big block shit early on that space, I almost wanted to come up and introduce what BSV was, but I don't want to be looked at as somebody that is crazy or fucking believes that Craig got right as Satoshi. Because I don't. Alright? I don't fucking believe it. Okay.
For sure, but I totally agree. What I'll tell you is that just from paying attention for over a decade, that Raphael, I believe, is a visionary and on the same level as Jack Liu, and then Jeff Berwick down in Acapulco and all that. It's like everybody's fundamentally trying to say, hey, our current banking and financial system is making the rich richer and the poor poor, and it's all centralized, and we need something better. So everybody's trying to figure out what technology can we actually utilize in the global on-chain economy. And so I do think that from a technical standpoint, BSV is technologically the best, or proof of work for sure. But there's all BSV has a very tarnished brand, and Craig is a very polarizing character.
Right.
So what I think that Jack and Raphael's vision is that they want Craig and Calvin Ayre, who's the investor with Craig, they want them to just kind of fade into history, and they want to take BSV, even if it goes down to $5 a coin, they want to build it up from the beginning because technologically it's superior. So you can do micropayments efficiently. It's cheaper than Doge and more efficient than Doge. It's Turing complete, and it's the real deal. It's what Bitcoin was supposed to be.
I don't agree that it's Turing complete though. Like, nothing has been Turing complete yet, theoretically.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I do. There's an argument that I could argue it could be, but
No, for sure. Either way, we all know, like, hey, BlackRock is invested in BTC, like there's a BTC ETF. Like, come on, man, that's not what the original vision of Bitcoin was. So it needs to be peer-to-peer. It needs to be like somebody in Africa that needs to spend like 5 pennies can do it for a tenth of a penny. And it needs to just be super decentralized and on-chain entrepreneurship for the global economy.
That sounds great.
Not like scams and not like all this short-sighted stuff. And that's really one cool thing everybody should check out with Jack Liu's They have HODL Locker. So HODL.
I'm not going to let you shill that on this space. I refuse to let that be shilled on my space just because that has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, and I don't agree with it.
Cool.
Because his reasoning behind that was that if you locked up your Bitcoin, that was going to pump the price of it. And I don't agree with it. It's the most centralized thing I've ever seen in my life. But I do invite Jack to come on this space and talk to me about it. And I'm actually in the process right now of contacting my homies that know him, and I'm going to actually get in touch with him and bring him up on a space.
That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, no, sorry for showing something else.
No, dude, you're okay. You're okay, bro. You're good.
It's all good. Basically, we're just all having discussions and staying open-minded. I'm not a maxi of anything. I think what we're all looking for the highest outcome and the most abundance and the most like, because right now the fiat debt, the banking system is rigged, and so we're all looking to create a better system for the future.
Yo, well said. Couldn't have said that better myself. And myself and Breezy are talking to the GMs right now. Hash, I'm going to add you to the group. After this space, we are going to go down that rabbit hole so deep, and I'm going to give you both a call. All right, we're going to get this going. It'll be my first time doing a call on Twitter, too. I'm kind of excited about that. So we're doing this in real time, guys, and it's pretty damn cool. All right, so enough about the conspiracy theories and all that good stuff. Let's get to it. I do want to start the conversation out about DRC 420, and there's a reason behind that, guys. Now, if you are watching my stream, I'm going to pin it to the top so that you could see and follow me along. One moment, guys. Great conversation thus far, fam. Like, for real. What an exciting time, too, just to be a part of something, man. Like, holy shit. All right. So, if you're looking at my screen right now, you're going to notice something called the brc420.io. This is your website that you would go to if you wanted to ape in to any BRC420 on Doge or on Bitcoin. Now, imagine this website flicking on for Doge. All it would take is a simple switch to be flipped. Now, our boy Drippy, he's on stage with us right now. That MFer sent me a file called a GLF. Am I right? Is it GLF there, Drip?
GLTF.
GLTF, right? Now that GLTF file was inscribed onto Doge, and it is the first ever model. As far as I could tell, that's the first ever 3D model ever inscribed on the Dogecoin blockchain. And with that, if Drippy wanted to, utilizing the DRC 420 meta protocol, he could then launch that box as a mint. And then we could all own a piece of history that Drippy laid down. Now, with that, Drippy can also enact a royalty, a creator royalty. So for the first time, we're putting the royalty or the amount of money that could be made off secondary sales in the hands of the creator as opposed to the marketplace. And guys, gals, that data is immutable. So once Drippy chooses the 0.420%, whatever percent he chooses, that's forever. That's in perpetuity and that's immutable. So if you're a creator, if you're an artist, and you're looking to create not gen wealth, but leave a legacy for you and your family, man, this BRC 420 protocol sounds pretty damn good. And that's why I forked it over here on Doge. And I'm going to go to the orlibrary.com myself right now, and I'm just going to do a little bit of talking about it, guys, if you don't mind. All right? Cool. So, the Metaverse Standard, all right? And remember, this has been forked from the BRC 420 meta protocol by the homie 8-Bit. Just bear with me here, guys. Listen and learn. Now, DRC 420 represents an intriguing experiment in defining more intricate asset formats through recursion, game items, animations, effects, or gameplay modules in the metaverse. Now guys, you're going to hear me say that term a lot, modules. What is a module? A module is a breakdown of several kind of events. So if you click something, then this happens, right? So that's what recursive modules are, is the fact that I've set up some code so that Breezy could actually call to an inscription that's already been inscribed. Now, why would we want to do that? Because it's cheap as shit and it doesn't make us have to keep inscribing over and over again. So the problems with dust, the problems with leftover inscriptions, those can all be solved by using recursion, DRC 420, and more so with the Rune protocol that Casey Rodimer wrote about in his blog. And we'll definitely get into runes and how that can help the situation that we're currently in. And I really want to stress that the Doginals community is not, we're not happy that it's kind of breaking Doge. We want to help. We want the maxis to understand that, we're open to change. We're open to fork a meta protocol. Just because something is the way it is, doesn't mean that's the way it's got to be. And we are some like-minded, bright individuals here in this space. And if we can't figure it out on our own, we're going to come together and find the people that can help us. And that's what myself and others are in the process of doing right now. I really want people to understand that. All right? Now let's talk about the metaverse standard. Now this is a problem statement. Now remember when you guys were probably little, we did the scientific method in our science classes, right? And you made a hypothesis. So if this happens and that happens, then this will happen. That's a scientific method hypothesis, that you're trying to predict something through science, all right? Now in the world of Web3, all games are fragmented and incompatible with each other, meaning that a Solana game cannot be played with the Doginal game. Now this leads to a situation where once a user purchases a game asset, the asset becomes worthless when the game cycle's life comes to an end. Now while the asset still exists on the blockchain, it no longer holds any value. Now some might merely become images for viewing pleasure, while others could turn into meaningless strings of code. Now here is my proposed solution. What the Web3 metaverse urgently needs is a universal protocol that defines and sets a common asset that everyone uses. Now it's going to be achieved through consensus. And that's why I really introduced and stressed to you guys the power of consensus. You fine folks have no idea the power that you have. You're more powerful than me, more powerful than anything you could ever fathom. And it's this account, this 8-bit guy, it's my goal to really show you how powerful you folks are when you come together and you admit that you love this one thing. A whole bunch of you do it, that becomes a consensus. That becomes a meta protocol, and then it's set in stone, man. All right? Now this protocol will be adhered to by various game developers and application creators. So in this way, ownership of an asset becomes a permanent resource in the Web3 world, much like owning a car allows you to travel anywhere. So if you own an avatar, you can appear in any virtual world, even if a particular game ceases to exist one day. So that would mean that if you purchase an asset on Bitcoin ordinals and that asset's founder rugged, God forbid, you could actually implement that asset into a Doginals game, or maybe something that Solana Chris makes. And that's why I'm so adamant about, Bitmap Valley, and not just promoting it, but really showing you, what Chris has been building. Chris didn't just start building Bitmap Valley, folks. He's been building for the blockchain, specifically when it comes to gaming, for 3.5 years, maybe more. This gentleman is going to usher in such a new age of gameplay and GameFi. And I love when you guys talk about that on Bark Spaces, man. That GameFi stuff, nobody's talking about that. Nobody. And that is really just such a future economy, man. And that's where we get into the on-chain economy. That on-chain economy doesn't just start with or stop with your PFP. You got assets, man. You've got freaking real estate potential, right? Remember, 8.bitmap, dude, that is literally in the first neighborhood. My asset is literally next to Batoshi. I'm next to 9.bitmap. Like, I'm next to the prime real estate owners of Bitmap. You'll never be able to attain that, but what you can do is be early enough on Dogecoin to perhaps attain your very own piece of land or real estate in the Dogecoin metaverse. Or more so, if you wanted to, right now you can go buy a piece of Bitmap land that is quite valuable. And then you can actually go to Bitmap Valley and make it a reality. Now guys, before I pass off the mic here, I do want to say one last thing in regards to this metaverse standard. Recently, Solana Chris actually hit me up, and he had me do a bunch of work for him with the block tributes. It is now official that on Magic Eden, the Bitmap Valley block tribute is really there. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hashi, I didn't want to tell you guys exactly what I was doing, but that's what I was doing. I was actually, he didn't trust anybody with the data, so he trusted me with it. And bro, it was such an honor to see all those inscriptions, and there was 900 and so of these Bitmap Valley blocks. So that's an official block tribute now, an official trait. Now guys, remember what I said. People would literally laugh at me back in June when I tried to show this to them, right? And Chris was the only one that listened. You fast forward till now, Chris is implementing this on Magic fucking Eden. So what I'm really trying to get at is I really want to show you guys the potential and just how early you are here on Doge. And Hash, I'm going to let you take over from here while I catch a breather.
Yeah, so I saw that attribute and the value of those went through the roof immediately. This is going to be a portal to another world, and we've seen, you know, the we'll call it like starter pack. Wait till this thing goes full on. 8-bit, I did not get it. I was trying to get a chance to see yours and see if it had the tag already. I am kind of assuming it does.
That is a great point. Let me check that right now, brother. I mean, you know me. I get very worried whenever I have to connect, but let's just do it. Fuck it. Bro, I really do. I get fucking scared, man, every time I do it. It's wild to me, you know? And yo, if you are worried and you've got a crazy asset on Doge or Ordinals, here's the greatest piece of advice I can give you. Just don't have any money in that account, because literally it can't move. There's no money. Does that make sense? Okay, so it looks like it has not yet been updated. He's probably waiting for something. But yeah. Oh gosh, this gives me a great opportunity to say something. Hey Breezy, you're gonna love this. So in regards to the person that we're talking to, or talking about, right? That gentleman is responsible for the off-chain high-resolution images for every bitmap. If it wasn't for Jack, we wouldn't even have any bitmap images. So that's how pivotal he was to this whole entire thing, my dude. So he was very early, very early. All right, guys. Well, welcome to the stage, Mr. Helmer. How you doing today?
Pretty good, AJ. How you doing?
Dude, can't complain, man. I'm surrounded by a bunch of dogs. We're talking about the future of Doginals, you know? I'm looking at 8-dot bitmap. I can't complain, bro, if I wanted to. How you doing?
No, I'm super stoked that I got my maps at sub 10K. Like, I think that's gonna be huge.
Dude, I cannot wait for that to, like, just really take off so you can understand, like, the value of it. Like, God willing, we do, like, a DMT kind of thing here, and you can really start to see some value drawn from your asset, bro. And, dude, do you remember yesterday when we started making some Doge map art for you?
Yeah, no, I saw it. It's awesome. I reposted it.
Well, I'm going to inscribe it right now for you, buddy. All right? I want yours to be the first 10K that I've ever done. And I ain't going to lie, when I started putting your information in, it literally came out bangers. So I need y'all to know this. Each one is going to be unique, guys. Each one is directly related to your information. And I'm going to take this a step forward. I've begun designing like a little card of data for you. So you're going to be getting the Doge map art, but then I'm going to make something so that it shows your stats and stuff like that. And if you go to bitmap.community, which I'm at right now, okay, that's when you're going to start to see exactly what I'm trying to talk about and what I'm trying to implement here on Doginals with Doge Map, guys. And to take it one step further, dogemap.land is that website that I purchased a month and a half ago with these plans. So, yo, I literally have been trying to like implement this for like a month and a half, and guys, it is working out flawlessly. Just help me by just like riding with me and supporting me and like just letting people know that I'm out here making Doge map art, baby. And if you want me to render your Doge map art, listen, just come up and ask right now. I am at like a limit when it comes to my work, but yo, if somebody's in the crowd and you've got a Doge map that you want rendered, just please come on up and ask. That's what Helmer did.
I have, but I have never thought of putting, like, I don't know what to do with it, to be honest. I mean, I know that we can do something
What do you
with
mean?
it, but I'm learning now with you that we can, but...
Oh, no, you can't. I mean, you could do, if you wanted to do what I do, you would have to, like, use the JSON structure and everything. Nobody's really done this ever, yeah. I'm the first person to do it on Ordinals, and, like, I just couldn't afford to do it on Ordinals, straight up. I just want people to be able to visualize, you know, the art Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like people look at these blocks and they just don't understand why they're so valuable. It's because of the data, the immutable data that you own. You know? What's good, Helm?
We have to see it that way. You know, it's nice, like, when you remind us, because we don't see it that way, you know? And that's the thing. We need to change our perspective to see it for what it could be and for
Exactly.
what we can imagine.
Exactly, yeah. It's not just immutable data, guys. It's not just black and white. You know, JSON structure is what makes up so much in life. Like when it comes to like data in real life, JSON is everything. And we love our JSON files on Ordinals. So yeah. Helmer, did you have your hand up, bud?
Yeah, no, I did. I just 8-bit. So this will be like my, when you sent me that, I forget what it's called. Sorry, my memory's not so good. I had a brain injury when I was 18. But like that art that you made for me, will that be the first one ever created like that?
No, dude. So the first one that I created was actually, let's see, I have it here. So the first one I ever did was to honor Batoshi. I actually inscribed Batoshi Blockamoto's picture that he used in the Git book. And then the second one that I did was my Doge map. No, the second one I did was I had this thing, right? When Bitmap was popping, I had this tweet that just, bro, it went viral. I put Albert Einstein, I put like a picture of me in a bitmap block, and I literally said, drop your PFPs in the replies, and I'll make it a bitmap. Dude, that is what started this whole entire thing. It was like Be the Bitmap became like a meta, right? And then we were like figuring out that bitmap art could be like a thing, just nobody wanted to run with it. So I just decided to, but it's just unaffordable on Ordinals. It would cost way too much money to figure all this out, dude, you know? But yo, if you're looking at my stream, you could see, like, I did 8-dot bitmap for myself. And like, some people like the buildings, some people like the universes, some people like, you know, some random like data points made up as art. But me, I love this little data field, like a database almost. So it says your number, then it says your block height, the size, the transactions. So I could theoretically do this however y'all want, but dude, for some reason, when I did yours, it came out so bangers, bro. I don't know if it's the transactions or whatever it is, but yeah, dude, it came out fire. So I'm gonna keep doing it.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, dude, no, thank you. And guys, I do just want to let y'all know this. It's pretty funny that this happened. So yesterday on stage, I was trying to test and see if I was able to inscribe something and then push it through with all this crap that's going on with the mempool. And it worked. It worked. I was kind of very excited to see that it worked because I did over 30 files that have not come through yet. All right? And they're probably going to come through once the mints are all done and all that stuff. But I did have a Doge Blaze that came through last night, and I was able to do that on my own node. And that's why I'm very, very excited that I'm seeing a lot of people, A, running their own nodes, and B, even if you're not running your own node, you're inscribing yourself. Guys, remember, I told you, you don't need your own node to inscribe. All you need to do is run the code and then connect to one of those cloud nodes. You know, that was one of the best pieces of conversation that occurred earlier today, is that we got started talking about a decentralized cloud cluster. Yo, Hash, absolutely killer conversation. I left that stage and I just wanted to listen to my boys just shining. You guys were just shining and glistening, bro. Breezy, you asked some of the greatest questions ever, and some people are just meant to do that. This dude's best is yet to come. He's literally going to fucking fuck around and ask the right question to the right person, and we might get through to Elon Musk, yo. I ain't lying. That's how that works, so. Alright, I've been talking too much. Y'all take over. I'm gonna keep, well, I'm gonna do something special in about 5 minutes. Y'all take over.
So I picked up like a few more Doge maps. That's pretty much what I've been doing. I haven't been like buying like the ones that cost a very like fraction of Well, I think aren't the cheapest Doge maps like 17 Doge or something like that?
It's like $1, bro.
Yeah, $1.
Yeah, like 17 Doge, like $1. Yeah.
Helmer, talking in Doge. Okay, dude.
Yeah, man, I'm all in on Doge. I mean, I have a little bit.
Really? Wow, you're early.
No, he say Homer. You have to let him speak. He said he's all in on Doge.
I see you. I see
Get it,
you.
Helmer. Rock it, bro. Get it, man. Mike is yours. Alright, but anyway, Helmer, listen to me. You are so on point right now with speaking in terms of Doge. Now that goes to the title of the space. Dogecoinization is when everyone in the real world with fiat replaces their fiat and they begin to use Bitcoin and Dogecoin every single day. We're not even close to that point yet, but if we begin speaking about it in terms of an on-chain economy, guys, we're not just going to speed it up. We're going to usher in a new age. A new age where digital art and technology and immutable kind of inscriptions run the future. I feel like that's where we're headed, guys. Because a lot of people misunderstood that Doginals are one thing and inscribing is another. You have to understand that. That Doginals is always going to be that picture image, right? But you can inscribe so much shit. You can inscribe like libraries of code. You can inscribe pieces of data. Like, yo, Hash got mad excited when I figured out that I could inscribe a .zip file, and then it just downloads like Pirate Bay and torrents. And he nailed that earlier. My man Hash was saying things you guys couldn't understand. It was that good. I'm over here spamming the emojis. That's my boy. You know? Like, Hash, that was so neat, dude. If you want to talk a little more about the torrents, dude, I would love to hear it.
Sure. So, you know, I think this is what taught me so much about the blockchain originally.
Guys, I'm updating the website right now.
In a post Napster and BearShare and all these weird things emerged a torrent world, and BitTorrent is a token in our ecosystem. I think there's old and new. But really what this is pieces of data are stored as hash values all over on every person's machine, and you're able to pull or seed that value and extract pieces of, we'll call it a movie. And it can be video games, it can be music. So like, this was a living template of decentralization working, and the blockchain with it, the ledger, created a security and some of the weird shortcomings, as messaged in the white paper, the original. Like, this is how you solve kind of theft, double spend, or gaming the system. This is how you can do things without third-party intermediaries. So like, it's really wild just to see that where this can go, knowing that what that is already.
Dude, I could not agree more. Like, truly, truly. And like, I feel like that was such an important piece of information to get through to people, because our generation, like, we grew up in that time, bro, where there were seeders and downloaders, right? It's like right now, I'm becoming like the best version of myself. Like that 10-year-old, 15-year-old me is like dapping me up right now, bro. He's like, dude, keep on doing it, man. It's like Kazaa BearShare days, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't just stop at Napster, guys. I was there for Kazaa, BearShare, like everything. Even way before LimeWire. LimeWire was later, dude. Like, if you're a LimeWire person, you're a little younger than me. But I remember getting like actual letters in the mail from like the feds to my parents, and like they would say like, your internet is literally downloading, you know, nefarious things. Like, Bono did not like me. Bono hated me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Sorry, Bono. But like, I love to free the information. I always will. So, shout out. Uh-oh, here we go. My man with the freaking, the half zoomed in Doginal dog. We got the side crypto. Let's see what he's got for us today, y'all.
What's up, Asai? Hey, Pete. Hey, everybody.
I have help. I need. I got my node running and I am using the Epzoid GitHub. And when I put my JPEG, it says check some mismatch. You know,
Yeah, bro, I'm not going to be doing this on this space, my man. If you need help with your node or anything like that, you can go to ordlibrary.com, or you could actually DM me, because if I spend the next half hour trying to do this with you, it's going to be impossible, number one, because I don't see your screen, and number two, these fine people are going to just miss out on the information we're trying to provide, you know. What part are you really stuck on, my dude? Like, it's a node, right? You're trying to do the node or the inscriptions?
So I got the node, I got the wallet. So when I go node.meet address location for the file, it give me a check some mismatch.
Yeah, so you're just not doing it correctly then, my man. If you follow that step by step, then you're going to be able to figure that out. I urge you just to follow that step by step, because I thought it wasn't working, but people aren't even telling me that it's working. Literally, there are over 100 people inscribing on their own right now, and way over 150 nodes in the past week because of this. So please, just like really follow it step by step. And if you want, you could DM me the actual code, the error code, or you could use your own mind here and solve it on your own. You could use ChatGPT, guys. This is some alpha. You can go use ChatGPT and give it the error, and it will tell you how to solve that error. People make fun of me for using it. Well, then you go out and code. You go out and do something better than me. You can't, because I've got this to help me. And like literally, doctors could use it, lawyers could use it, business executives. I'm not rugging at all, brother. I'm speaking perfectly fine. So that's where I'm going to be at with it. And if you want to talk about it further, you just hop in my DMs, and when I am available, I will be able to discuss it.
Bro, how about I go Discord and you share your screen?
I literally told you exactly what to do, my brother. Please just DM me like that. I'm not going to be able to just whenever you want go to Discord like that. I can't. I'll die. I'll literally burn out. What's up, Breezy?
Bro, you should invest in me, bro. Trust me, help me. I'll help
You literally have been racist on my stage. You've said so many negative things on my stage. You don't even own that Doginal dog, yet I'm still willing to help you. I just want to let you know that. So you're asking me for help, yet you've cursed at me, you've spoke down to me, you've been racist on my stage, but I'm still willing to help you. And I've told you what I'll do to help you, and I'm no longer willing to continue this conversation. Go ahead, Breezy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Alex from My Doge Wallet just said they increased the price of fees so they can push through the transactions.
Doesn't that sound familiar? I wonder who said that. Yeah, maybe me? Yeah, I'm gonna kick you off stage, bro, because I really don't even care anymore. Have a great night, bro. That's not your PFP. Alright, go ahead, Hash.
So, I was in a space where Alex and T.O., I fell into it. I didn't even know what it was. And they were talking like these things were revolutionary and coming in the future, like above 25. And they said the reason why they didn't is it gets like squirrely or some word just like very strange. Like they're a few months behind even understanding what we've got here. And it's like they're taking notes on what you're doing to try and catch up.
Unfortunately, it's like I've been looked at as a person that is just a nobody, and for me, I'm not even considering myself as somebody. I just want people to give me a chance. And I truly believe like I am meant to be here for a reason. There's a reason why I didn't liquidate 8.bitmap and bounce, yo. And so many times I could have. Like I just thought about liquidating and just like bouncing for like 3 or 6 months and just chilling somewhere on a beach and just kicking it. And I could. People have offered me fucking 6 figures for it, dude. But I don't want to. I'll be honest with you guys. I want to enact change. And you folks have given me such an opportunity to do so. So I'm no longer willing to leave. I don't even care if this account gets frozen again or suspended, I will start over again. So if you're listening to me and you're trying to pay to have somebody report my account, it's never going to happen. Like, do it again. I'm never going away. I promise you that. I will go in extra hard, literally. And I'm proof of it, that if you don't give up and you've got conviction in your beliefs, anything is possible. I see people down there like Joseph. These people are from like other countries that just don't have the same opportunities that America has. So my whole thing is with Doge, I can give a person like Joseph the opportunity to create wealth for his family if I teach them simply how to run a node and how to inscribe on their own. You know, these people have an opportunity to just create value for their families. And Hash knows that's what I'm doing it for. Hash just had a baby girl, bro. So first of all, congrats on that blessing. But, you know, now that's a costly asset, bro. That's a priceless asset, but that's costly. You know what I mean? And what I can do for you, Hash, because of the kindness that you laid down for me, is that I can build something special for us just to not make money off of necessarily, but yeah, we're going to provide, financials for our family and for our friends if we make money off of it. Everything I do is going to be priced accordingly. It's only going to be done to make back and maybe make a little bit on the side so that we can put into the ecosystem more. I stress that all the time, that if people make money in this ecosystem and they put it back in, look what happens, man. Bark did it. Bark literally, oh my God, what he did for the Franc cartel. Those people literally better be so thankful, and they are hating on him, you know? The kid literally only wants to do good, man. I don't think people get it, but I do. Breezy does, Hash, Ren, you know, we all do. We know the type of people we're dealing with here, and they're some of the most beautiful in the space, man. So before you're quick to judge, let's say that we don't have a gown or a gavel, guys, because I don't. I'm not going to judge you, and I would expect you not to judge me. What's good, Big Breeze?
Yeah, Hash, I've been hopping into a few of those spaces as well, and like they're just like subtly throwing shade at ordinals, and they act like they don't really want to understand it, and I don't think they realize, like, if they just hop into one of these spaces, we could help them so fucking much, bro.
It's weird, the disconnect. Like, I mean, we saw that in other pieces of the world the last 3 to 5 years, so it just feels natural. Like, you're living in an alternate reality, certainly the past. So we're gonna sit here and build the future while they figure that out.
All right.
He actually just responded to Drippy. Drippy commented and says another thing you could consider is to have payments run on something similar to Lightning, where you can customize the fees, right? And
Yo, Drippy's a G. He said that?
Yeah, and Alex responded. He said custom fees are a terrible UX given the way our wallet facilitates quick and easy transactions.
Bro, literally, he's talking about UX. This has nothing to do with user experience, bro. It's the back end under the hood. And Drippy, what he said is genius, because literally, that's what they tried to do on Ordinals, bro. Drippy, I didn't realize how fucking much of an asset you are in my life, bro. I definitely did that to the right person. Like, you know, inscribing his shit like that. And like, yo, bro, you never know, really, if you're going all in on the right people. But you just gotta take a risk. Drippy's one of them, guys. What a fucking asset. My man is literally in the replies talking about the Lightning Network. I tend to forget that Drippy was right there on stage with me on Bark After Dark. You know, we were aping into Gene. We were aping into all these weird things, guys. Like, it's wild. You know, it's wild. Hash, Breezy, thanks for just getting that dude out of here. Like, I try to be so nice to every single person, yo. I literally do here. Let me just tell him off one time, bro. Like, literally. Like, bro. Yeah. Decide. Listen to me, bro. Like, I've given you all the alpha, everything you need to know, man. Like, I don't know what else you need from me, bro, but I'm going to give you 5 more minutes of my time, and that's about it. What didn't you understand about what I said, bro?
I want to let you know, if you invest in me, I'll invest in you.
I don't want to invest in you, bro. I really don't. I don't at this point. I understand that, bro, but listen to me good, dude. You've been racist. You've literally changed your profile pic to a thing you don't own, so I don't trust you, first of all. Second of all, you're really up here right now so that people know who you are in case you do something nefarious and shit. We'll know who it is. And third, I just am not willing to spend my hard-earned time on people that just don't want to do the same for me. I've given you all the alpha, sir. I DM'd it to you. You can go to ordlibrary.com. I'm not willing to hop on a call with you on Discord. I'll be very honest with you because of the words you've said to me about Jewish people and the racism. I'm not Jewish. I'm Italian as fuck, but a lot of my friends are, and I don't like what you said, to be very honest with you. I don't. If Bugsy Siegel was here right now, he'd fuck you up. Tunnel that bitch.
All I said was you can build tunnels in India, bro. That's all I
Yo,
said.
Bro, you have a great fucking life, but you'll never speak to me again. Have a great fucking life, dude. Alright, we handled that. That's all over with, guys. You tunnel out of that, motherfucker. Now, here's what I'm doing right now, and I think this is very special. I have begun to write a gift book about Dogecoin and Doginals for the first time from my heart. This is not forked from ApeSword. This is not forked from anybody. I'm going to write what I see, where we're at, where we were, and maybe what we could do to take this space forward. And maybe what we could do is we could have Breezy and Hash add to it. Ren, if you want to add stuff to it. Everybody. Like, I want to make this like an active kind of community of just people that are willing to help better the space. So I'm going to figure out a way to make that editable, and that's how the Ord Library is going to work going forward, guys. I've been developing a way to not do like almost like Wikipedia, but more like a Reddit kind of environment. And as soon as I get the back end done with the secure kind of like, you know, membership sign up, you know, a place where you can go share files and stuff and not worry about being drained, all right, then we're going to launch it. All right, then we're going to launch. All right, so I did do a tweet earlier, and we had 60 people in the space right now, so I think it's a good time to give those things away. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to send that up. Man, we got 40 likes on this tweet, guys. So again, I'm going to be giving away 5 Doge maps, 3 pieces of Doge map art. All you got to do is like, retweet, but the most important aspect of this is to drop your Doginals wallet. Guys, I'm a little crazy enough to change the world, but I've been bookmarking every one of my giveaways to take down all of these Doginals addresses. Just like Leo, my big bro on Ordinals, I respect and look up to him so much that I'm learning from him daily. I've been learning from him since the day that I spoke with him first, the day that he came on my spaces. But guys, that Runestone airdrop is so cool because it rewards people that were there at the start. So I have been developing a way to snapshot addresses prior to a block. Yes. And I'm not going to like tweet out my freaking stuff anymore the way that I was. I'm not going to do it until it's ready because there are people that are trying to take what I'm doing and charge you guys for it. And that's not the way of Ordinals. That's not the way of open source development. And shout out to Hash, he's been promoting that open source development on every stage he goes on. And before I say what up to him again, let's welcome to the stage. We got Mopar, we got Amaze.Soul. Hey my Doginal dogs, how you guys doing?
Morning, 8-Bit, Hash, Breezy, Ren. It's Thursday in the office, but I just wanted to ask a quick question, 8-Bit. I was listening this morning to Trevor and Doge Labs in a space, and they were sort of talking about attributes and stuff, and they were talking about moments in Doge's history that would dictate the names of the attributes, and that they would be community decided.
Wow.
So, as an example, pizza, which Doge doesn't have a pizza moment in time, but maybe like Doge going to the moon or something is a moment in time, and obviously there's too many blocks for, I'm not sure what the equivalent is in Ordinals, the first, what is it? The first something in a block?
So that's going to be, like the block 9 is one of the earliest ones, the block 9 sets.
So is that sort of a community decision, what to call these attributes? Or?
Without a doubt, without a doubt. That always goes back to that community consensus that I always speak about, homegirl. And like, if we talk about bitmap, right? It took community consensus to really get the block tributes through. Block tributes are the new attributes is the tweet that I would send out every single day to try to get these marketplaces to, you know, catch it. and it finally worked. You know, with my, kind of marketing and my homie Axie made and the support of the community, we were able to get 1 and 2 outs block tribute idea through. It wasn't even my idea. And the idea literally was spoken about on a Twitter space and nobody did anything with it. But I had an idea this summer and I go, well, we're fizzling out right now because nobody can find the ones they want to buy. What could we do? Well, we can use the block tribute meta protocol or whatever you want to call it, standard. So I wrote a Git book on it and it's right here, literally. If you're watching my stream right now, I wrote this in July or August, introducing block tributes, a new way to view community voted traits, such as, oh man, I'm getting emotional, yo. Hash, this is before there were punks and stuff, dude. This is crazy to read, bro. Like, we shall perform quarterly polls on Twitter with a duration of 30 days, during which, yo, what if we freaking did this for Doge, dude? Wait, we gotta reread some of the stuff I wrote. All right, homegirl, thank you for coming up and saying that, but I do believe that with Doge, right, we could use a lot of different historical dates for, like, attributes, but it'd be very hard for us to A, track them down, or B, list them unless somebody's got a way to do it. So that's a wonderful, wonderful question and point to bring up. I appreciate the heck out of you for that.
Thank you so much. I'm going to go back down the listener and go to my desk.
All right. Hey, one time for the cowboy traits. I cherish my cowboy hat. Love it. Let's go. Yeehaw! Yeah. Wow. I never thought I'd like saying that. I'm a Jersey boy. Yeehaw! Yo, Fez, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's up? Just kind of figure out that Mopar's question. I was thinking about this, kind of like sheep's tweets, you know what I mean? And what kind of, historical dates would be kind of important to Dogecoin? And, I don't know, I was thinking, Elon tweets, when Robinhood was, kind of blown up with Dogecoin, it got listed, kind of like that. And is there even an approach with that right now?
So I do believe there is an approach, and even before we talk about the approach, is there a market for it? And it seems to be there is, because let me tell you something. The past month, that has been one of the most questions I've gotten asked is, homie, what are your thoughts on sats and rare sats? Now, bro, you know me. I found black sats before everybody. I literally was telling my friends every day, live on stage, just to ape in a black sat. So much so that I've got one of the rarest known to man. I really do. From 09. I've got a bunch of them. So, with that, I say that we would have to come together as a community and, dude, it's got to be a consensus. It has to be with data, like hard facts, like that maybe 5,000 people said yes or no. You know what I'm saying? And that could be historic, literally, because I know Hash was there in the beginning. I know a lot of folks that were there in the beginning of Ordinals, but, dude, I didn't know what a rare sat was. You understand that? Like, bro, in June and July, I was reading a Git book on hunting rare sats, and that's what led me to lose all my Ordinals. I didn't know how to use Sparrow Wallet. I still kind of don't know the whole thing, but I really, kind of mastered it now. I can hunt rare sats now, but, in the beginning, you just don't know how to do those things. And I think that we're more educated now here more than ever, and we could actually do it up if we did it the right way. Hash, what's good, brah?
It's so crazy that when I first got to Magic Eden, exactly as you said, all this stuff was just telling me about transactions, and I was kind of making guesses on what mattered, and maybe the end of summer. I don't know exactly when you guys, I guess, had it reached consensus, but I was a non-participant, just investing and observing. And it's so weird because one day I woke up and all of a sudden all these block tributes came in, and I was like, whoa, this is serious. I went all pumped out, of course.
Bro, I think you call yourself a cypherpunk at that point. You know what I mean? Shout out to Hal Finney, shout out to the homies. I think we went full on cypherpunk for a good 3 months, dude. Especially me and the Bitmap crew. Like, dude, for us to find messages from the minds, like, if Breezy thinks he's down a rabbit hole right now, when we get off this call, I'm going to put him down a real rabbit hole. And he's going to see what I saw, and then his life will never be the same. And if you guys want to see what Breezy's about to see, just hit me up. And matter of fact, I'm going to tweet it out right now, because maybe you, Anon, will be able to see something that I didn't see. Now, these messages from the minds are the original inscriptions, and nobody's talking about them. Nobody is talking about them at all, okay? This was the way that a bunch of Bitcoin miners were embedding messages, ASCII art, and actual art and documents and code into the Bitcoin blockchain early on. Satoshi was the first one, with the chancellor bails out the banks, that quote. That was in the, I believe, the Genesis block. And then we moved on to 11,286 more messages from the minds. And they included ASCII art of weed, ASCII art of Santa Clauses. There was even marriage proposals from one Bitcoin miner to another, multiple times. So people got married officially on Bitcoin back in the day. Why can't we do it now? You know? That's a good rabbit hole to go down, guys. Alright, also, I do want to say, I have begun writing my first official Git book, like, word from word. Like, this is from me. Like, you know, a lot of the stuff I forked and then I transcribed and, like, did my own kind of opinion on it. But here, I've begun writing the Doginals protocol explained and transcribed by 8-Bit. And we're going to start by mastering Dogecoin inscriptions and blockchain dynamics. Oh my god. And I'm going to want the input of Hash, Breezy, Ren. I think I'm going to need you. Like, I don't care if you're an amateur or a professional. Like, I want your input, guys and gals. And this is going to be put onto the Dogecoin blockchain. And that is going to be put on the blockchain by utilizing Markdown. And we are going to go into Markdown so much more here on Doge. I have been trickling down like little breadcrumbs to you guys of what I really see is the future of Doge. And I believe that the Markdown, if we forked it and brought it over to Doge, you would see blogs, you would see tweets, you would see like legit books and magazines and fucking comic books, all due to Markdown. And I'm definitely going to go into Markdown a little bit later today. But let me run the giveaway real quick, and we'll give away some Doge maps. How's everybody else doing? Like, what's good with your day? Yo, is anybody minting D-Bit? Anybody's got any questions? I don't want anybody to ever be afraid to come up here and ask. Don't think me talking shit to that one bozo is how I really am. I'm fucking really nice sometimes.
You're very nice, Ethan. I fucking love you.
Dude, Shaw, how's your day, homie?
It's good so far, man. My main account got fucking suspended, like, right before, or right at the end.
Dude, that's why I'm not following you, shit.
Yeah, I was trying to DM you something. I was getting I got the whole library set up and getting the Discord all dialed in now. Catching up, bro.
Yo, should I make a I mean, I already have a Discord, but should I, like, do it up and, like, get people in there?
That's a tough one. I'd be selective if I were you. You don't want people coming in to, like, the dude that was talking.
Oh, no, of course, we were gated 100%, but I'm just saying, like, is that something that people yearn for and, like, want? Like, is
that's what I'm doing it for. I want to be able to pay attention, actually, like, do it on my computer and watch you and actually kind of do it with you, you know what I mean?
I'll be real with you. I made the Bitmap Discord, and, like, legit, I actually had to do that on the fly. I made the Bitmap Discord right on the day that it was about to block out and mint out. And, dude, there's over 1,700 people in there, still active. There's a full-on OTC marketplace, and I have done nothing in that Discord. I've just moderated it, and when they need something, I just do it for these people, man, because I love it. Literally love it. That's been one of my greatest stories, dude, is doing that for these people, so.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, dude. Now, you already know what to expect. You already know what's up with Doge, so you'd probably be the best one to answer your own question on that one.
Yeah. I mean, I just like, the thing is like, bro, I need to make sure I don't burn out. And like, if I need to outsource the help, like, you know, pay somebody to help, I'm gonna do it this time. I didn't want to bite the bullet, not just for financial reasons, but just because I didn't want people to have the information. You know, I wanted me to be the only one, so God forbid something did happen, you guys just fucking blame me. Just hate me. You know, don't hate another person, you know what I mean? But now I think I'm ready to ask for help, and I'm just surrounded by greatness, man. This guy Hash is like, you don't understand, like, he had a baby, dude, and he didn't leave. Like, that week, he was DMing me and telling me, like, dude, you're gonna do it. Don't give up. Like, what do you mean give up? Like, that wasn't even in his repertoire to tell me, bro, give up and shit. Like, he would not let me. So to really honor him, I'm just gonna go all in on him and the rest of you. So stay tuned, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun in February. It's gonna move quick. This month will move quick. 21 days left, so, you know. Oh, wait, here. Random as hell. But 21 days, if you do something for 21 days in a row, good or bad, it is officially a routine. So I implore you, don't do something bad for 21 days. The next 21 days, really educate yourself. And I know I sound redundant. I sound like a repeating book with this shit. But guys, the more I reinforce this education into you, you're just going to do it on your own. You're going to be like, fuck this guy. I don't want to learn from him. You know what you're going to do? You're going to go learn it. So like, I'm literally becoming a person that is not just educating people, but I'm forcing you to just level up. Yo, so like, don't hate me for it, but guys, go level yourself up. And let me know if you guys want any information specific on Ord Library, because, you know, I'm updating it today. If you want AI stuff, if you want Procreate stuff, let me know. Like, does anybody have any thoughts on that, or?
I'm thinking, I wouldn't even know right now what to add as 8-bit, to be honest. I'll just say it, like, but I know I'm going to figure it out, and I will contribute when I figure it out.
Yo, you know what? I hope you never figure it out completely, though, and same with me, because, like, I always want more, Brenny. I want to just be like, you know, I haven't figured all this shit out. Let me go learn some more. You know what I'm saying? There's always more we can learn. We should be doing it every day. Like, when we were in school, they forced us to learn what they told us. And then they tried to charge us $100,000 and more for 4 years, and told us that when we did that, sat in their seats, and were on their schedule, that we were going to get a job right after that was going to make that $100,000 a year. That didn't happen. It might have happened for like 1 out of every whatever, but it did not happen the way that we were shielded. We were shielded success. We were shielded that if we put money into this system, that it was going to come back to us. And instead, we got a massive amount of debt. We never had a freaking start. We never had a shot yet, right? There's a lot of people that were born in 89 and 95 that have not had their shot yet. And I do believe that Web3 and crypto is our opportunity to really take control of our lives and our future. So let's fucking learn it. Let's really just embrace it, and let's become it. Because you can't change the world unless you change yourself. It's literally impossible. So for the past 3 years, all I've been doing is changing. And if I may change, may I fucking change for the better. That's it, baby. That's fucking it. This is the Doginals Show. Hyper Dogecoinization. That's what we do. 62 people deep at 4:20 in the afternoon on a Wednesday are listening to us speak about the Doge. The Doginals Show. Like, just say that out loud, guys. There was an Ordinals show that it started out with like 20 or 30 people. Literally. Not many people knew Leo and T.O. in the beginning. And T.O. is a VC guy. So he's got money backing. He's got the ability to market and pay for advertising. Hash and me don't have that. Breezy don't have that. What we do have is each other. We've got community. And that consensus is at an all-time high. People would pay so much money just to have this ability to gather people together and really educate, onboard, entertain them on the regular. I want you guys to know I value you so much that I'm going to protect you guys from all the other bullshit. Let it come to me. Let it hit me. Let me fucking deal with it. But I swear to you, I'm going to be that guy for y'all if y'all let me. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go. Let me run a giveaway. You guys take over.
Yo, Ren, did you pick up a Doge smoke?
No.
Right.
Get me one of those too.
Breezy was so early with that, and for the record, I did scoop one up like last year, so like thank you guys so very much for making my buy so worth it. Love you guys, man. Love you
I
guys.
know. I missed that mint, so yeah.
Dude, it was a mint?
Wasn't it?
Oh, I bought mine off Seki. On secondary.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh,
But anyway,
shit.
I don't know. Maybe it was a different project, but.
Dude, what a come up, yo, for a mint. Damn, dude. Good for
Yeah, it's
them.
only a 420 supply, and I bet a lot of them are lost.
Yo, bullish on 420 supplies. You know, there's a project called the Labradoges, with a bunch of Labradoginals. You know, they're powered by Labra Labs. Like, it sounds really cool. Like, when you just say Labra Labs, imagine being a part of something that is so organic that it was started on a Twitter space by a guy named Hash and a guy named 8-Bit. And the community just grew day by day. It is not went the other way. Like, I'm talking about going down. It is literally going up every single day. Not the price of floor, which it is, but that's not what I'm referring to. The holder count. I am watching this go up every single day. And it's been one of the greatest moments of my life, is just watching that happen. So thank you guys for that support. Mr. Hash, let him know.
Yeah, it's been killer, and I'm getting, triple-digit DMs now a day, and people just asking me, like, what do I need? What should I do? Do you think this is rare? Etc. And just giving guidance, and every time I just tell them the 3 builder collections is what I've been calling it, and it's Doginal Dogs, Doge Punks, and Labradoges. They are building communities, and it's far different than just copy pasta or even a cool collection with nothing behind it. So I think a lot of people are hitting that hard.
Yo, son, go ahead, man.
Hey, so can I give a little alpha 8-bit?
Yo, can you? We're dying for some. Bless us.
Well, you already have it. You're gonna let the homies know on your call, but like, so I'm not sure if everybody's aware, but 8-bit's the number 1 dev, and the devs are related to Franc Cartel. So, as
Oh,
opposed
Joe?
to
You
maybe-
talking about Joe?
Not necessarily Joe.
Well,
but-
Joe is the dev behind Franc Cartel. Well, Joe's the dev behind Franc Cartel.
Oh, okay. Dope. Yeah, there's a lot of intersecting circles. I haven't connected all the dots, but I've connected some. But so, as opposed to saying if you could go, I mean, just look at the devs. It's a 100 collection, and it might lead to good things. So I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, yeah, bro. No, I thought you were speaking about the actual dev behind the Franc Rarity thing. Sorry, that's how much alpha I do have, and when I find talent, I flock to it. You know, I'm like John Mayer with the gravity, man. You know, my body may not be a wonderland, but I dead ass. I'm like gravity with it, straight up. And Joe is one of the most talented people in the space. Let me speak, though. Mute him, please. Let me just fucking say that Joe is so talented for where he is from and the resources that he has at his disposal. That gentleman is from India, or Pakistan, I believe, and he does not have what we all have. And he's able to put together some of the most beautiful UI UXs in the space. And I've retained him for the Labradoges, okay? That's our guy. He's, yeah, let me, hold on now. Let me finish, buddy. Thank you. So with the Labradoges.xyz, that website was created by him and me. Okay? Now, I've taken control of that website, but Joe is going to be doing some incredible stuff with me for the foreseeable future. I've got him, and I've got this artist from Solana called the Scribbler. Now guys, this gentleman is the artist from Bad Cats. He's also the artist from Sujiku. So for every person talking shit to me about my AI art, let me just tell you something. I know a guy that knows a motherfucking guy. And I am that motherfucker. I am him. And I promise you this. I'm going to bring in some of the dopest, most talented people to Dogecoin in the next 21 days. Bear with me, ride with me, but the art's going to be high quality. The art's going to be so fucking dope. This guy literally hopped on a call with me and dead ass in the next 24 hours had a whole bunch of illustrations based off my face. He made me look like a homie. I go, bro, I need the Mac Miller logo combined with my dumb face. And he did it. And we called them homies, you know? But my whole point is that, like, this dude is going to do some dope ass shit for this space. And once we get him here, I'm going to get more artists. I'm going to try to get Billy Resty here from Ordinals. Guys, the future's bright. It's fucking bright. And my bad, son. I need to just roll, bro. I need to roll. You gotta stay on mute when I'm rocking.
All good, homie. Yeah, everything's good. So there's a lot of cool things unfolding, and it's super fun to watch it and be part of it. So thank you for everything you do, 8-Bit.
Dude, I can't do this shit alone. It's Breezy too. Breezy, tell him.
So Front Cartel Devs is alpha. Is that what you're telling me, son?
Aren't you a dev?
I am a dev, but I don't know the alpha, so.
Yeah, what's the alpha, son?
Well, I posted it in the thing. So Frank Carcel said there might be an airdrop of the Dogecoin funds, which is the first 10K on Doge.
Shut up. Breezy. Yo, Breezy.
Yo, it's coming together.
Breezy, how much fun do you have? Guys, how much fucking fun are you having? You could be on ETH. You could be on Solana. My dumbass could be still on Ordinals. Like, we are in the right place at the right time right now. And I'm going to die on that hill. But I won't die. I'm immutable. It's forever.
Yeah. I can't make any promises, but I talked to the devs, and they basically say, rumor has it that devs did Dogecoin funds, the first 10K.
I'm not going to lie. Those people in that project remind me of cypherpunks. Like, the reason why we even did Ordinals was like to pay homage to those cypherpunks, like Hal Finney, all these OGs and shit. When I found Frank Cartel like 2 months ago, I was like, yo, I can't 8-Bit quick enough. This shit was dead ass, like pixelated. It was fucking nerdy, but the people in it were DJing. Son, I gotta put you on mute. I don't know what you're doing, bro, but it's killing me, dude. Please, what are you doing, dude? Come on. Let me rock, baby. Let me rock. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do it. But yo, I just got a tweet. Hey, Ord Library, you on GitHub? Well, Amazed Soul, get on up here. Let's talk about it. I love me some mint background Doginal dogs, by the way. What's up, Amazed?
Hey, man. I wanted to say thank you. I picked up my laptop and I'm connecting my GitHub. You kind of reignited a fire. I will say this about your leadership. You know, I've even come in here and sometimes even just not even knowing the environment I walk into, I ask questions that may not be the best for the environment. You have always done a great job of revectoring me and revectoring other people to the right place. And I just want to say thank you for your leadership, man. It's been a lot of fun. I'm a junior data science dev. I went through Georgia Tech's boot camp.
What?
My business has done well, and I just wanted to do something bigger. And so I just picked up my 4 terabyte SSD hard drive.
Yes!
If anybody can give me their names on GitHub, I would love to follow you. My blue check's coming back.
Yes.
My name's Dan Cannon, and I'm just here for the ride. I don't want to take any more of your stage time, but thank you so much, 8-Bit.
Yo, you can stay right here with me and literally have as much time as you need or want, because what you just said, forget the flower part. I truly appreciate that, but you're the definition of what I set out to do, is to onboard people and to spark people like yourself that have the degree, that have it inside of them, but I want to bring it out of them. So if you guys let me, I truly will do for you what, you know, May Soul said, and like whatever it is, man. But if you're trying to become a developer, it's going to take a while. But what I can tell you is this: you can become a dev. Now, what does that mean? That means that you could actually understand what you're doing. All right? There's engineer level devs, but there's also guys and gals that can do HTML code, that can do HTML, CSS, and Java. It's a 3-prong attack. It's just making a website. And guess what? You don't need to learn how to code anymore. You can use ChatGPT, and then maybe you're curious. Maybe you want to know what it is that this thing is doing. Well, you can ask it to tell you. You literally have a cyborg inside of you, and you don't know it yet. What's good, Breezy?
So, son, you think this Joe is in contact with Jack? You don't think they're lost?
Dude, Joe doesn't even know Jack Lou even exists. What are you talking about? Those two don't fucking know each other. He's a kid, bro, from Pakistan.
Well, I have some. Just wait till I go.
Dude, Jack Lou is not affiliated with Joe, bro. Doge Joe. Please, dude, don't start that rumor or whatever. We'll talk about this in a little bit.
I was just asking, bro.
Yeah, keep that shit on the DL for right now. Let's talk about that shit when we get off, because the more kind of conspiracy we fucking lay down, people are gonna be like, what the fuck? But yo, there's this cool kid named Zach, right? And Zach is mad talented. Zach is literally one of the nicest people I've ever met. Zach is a developer just like us, yo. He's a person that didn't have a degree with it, and he just taught himself. And he's really into Bitcoin SV. And I'm not going to hold that against him, because even though he believes in that, he also believes in open source development. Breezy, I've already contacted him, going to be adding him back to the group chat, and we're going to literally bridge communities here. And we're going to get you talking to Jack Lou. Alright? Because I know you want to go down that rabbit hole.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I'm invested now.
I literally hear it in your voice, and that's why the next thing I'm gonna do to you is this. Fucking make this guy really go down a fucking rabbit hole. Like, look at this shit. I'm going down a rabbit hole so deep that my fucking computer's telling me not to go to this website. It says your connection's not private. Attackers might be trying to steal your information. Well, go. I'm just gonna go. Proceed. Now look at this. Messages from the minds. Excavates and archives. Custom messages that have been permanently embedded in the Bitcoin blockchain. The distributed Bitcoin ledger contains hidden love messages, cryptic poems, ASCII art, eulogies, and more. These messages are a creative misuse of the Bitcoin transaction protocol, a form of digital graffiti. Breezy, they tell us that we're fucking graffiti artists. What if I told you the original code that Satoshi and these people used? I forked it. It's called cryptograffiti.python. Literally. So it is graffiti. It deadass is. And I don't even like that I'm telling you guys this because I don't want people to take my idea, but deadass, I have it in me to bring this back to life. And I just need the funding. Okay? If we had our own Bitcoin miner, I could... Holy shit. Yo, what if we did it for Dogecoin? Hash, nobody's done it for Doge yet. Yo! We need to get an ASIC miner. We need to get a miner. We need to talk to Bark more about that shit. If we let Bark see the value of getting a miner for the Doginals Dog community, and it's not a lot of money. It really isn't. It's just the fact that, like, dude, not many of us have, like, disposable income at this point to, like, do these kind of ventures. We really don't. But I have it in me to do some great fundraising, and, you know, it would be fundraising with dope art. It'd be dope-ass fucking meta protocol stuff. Like, if you want 3D elements, if you want work done, I'm willing to work for sats right now. I want you guys to know that. I'm trying to attain sats, and I'm literally willing to almost sell my sub 100k Bitcoin ordinal inscription to get this going. I need you folks to know that. I might do that in the next week, just so I can inscribe all these on-chain libraries, and instead of fucking talking about it, we just do it. Like, DRC 420 just becomes a thing. Like, we don't need these other people. I'll just do it myself, you know? So, just want you guys to know that shit. Let me run this giveaway, though, because we got 64 people up in here, and I want to run it. 64 people and 62 likes. So we're going to do a few. How much money is... Oh, my God. Hold on a second. Any DMs that I am getting, guys, I'm going to get to them in about 5 minutos. Let me just run this giveaway. Nah. Man, you guys are freaking awesome people. There's 60 people in a space about Doge right now at 440. Hash.
Good morning with all Spanish speakers now. It's awesome. Sorry to interrupt.
No, dude. Me llamo 8-bit. ¿Cómo está, Amazdazo?
It was awesome, man. I was there, and there was all these Spanish-speaking people early this morning. I was up at 3 in the morning, and people, Doginals were reporting. They were like, hey, we need a European space. I was like, yeah, man. Let's do it.
Yo, thank you for reminding me what I was doing, because I do have ADD. And, yo, I'm tweeting out right now my GitHub. I've got 25 followers, right? But here's the thing. Bro, I had 0 followers last year. Now, if you fucking go to my GitHub, what's craziest about it is, in May, I made my first contribution, and it was May 6th. Then June, there was only 2. July, there was none. August, there was like maybe 5. But then look what happened. September, there was like 30. October, there was like 10 or 15. But November was 50. Then there was 50 again. And now I'm going insane with it. That is progress, guys. Okay? And I want to talk more about progress, because if you don't capitulate and you've got conviction in yourself, you'll be able to do what I did, but in your own way. Because look at that. It says at the recursed. So when I started my account, the recursed, that was my account. And I have no access to it anymore. Yo! I flipped my old account! I flipped my old account officially! Yo! My old account was it's at 2,700 followers. My new account's at 2,931. I flipped my old account in fucking... Holy shit. In 1 month and 6 days. In 2 months and 6 days. Sorry, 2 months and 6 days.
I'm gonna help you double it.
Dude, let's fucking go. Well, I'm not gonna show that I did that, but I'd rather do the fucking can you pin to the top your oh, here, I'll do it right now. Here's where you tweeted it. He goes, hey, or library, you on GitHub. So what we're gonna do is this, guys. I'm gonna tweet out my GitHub, right? And I want you guys to put your GitHubs in the replies. We're going to get a whole bunch of Doginal Dog PFPs on GitHub. We're gonna make it look fucking cool to be smart. Alright? It's gonna be cool to be a nerd, man. You know what I'm saying? Because nerds tend to run the world, in my opinion. You know? Ask Elon Musk, baby. Ask Elon. Alright, guys. I'm getting the giveaway ready as well. Let's see. Wow, I did not expect this space to actually go as well as it is going right now. So, like, again, thank you guys for coming out. And, like, that dude Decide tried to ruin it, but not possible. Not possible because of you folks. So, thank you guys. And truly. So, what do? I share. Hold up. Oh, yeah, so it's 8-bit sats. Okay, cool. Guys, you could comment in the replies on the repos. You can talk shit to developers in the repos. Like, I'm literally a part of the official Bitcoin Ordinals repo, the official Bitcoin and Dogecoin repo. Like, you could go in there and actually talk smack. And, like, you know, talk real fucking business stuff, you know? Alright, so it's github.com/8bitsats. That's my GitHub. And I'm going to be running the giveaway right now. And we're going to have... Let's do 8 winners. So I'm going to be doing 8... Who does giveaways like this? Like, go, bro. Like, what? Hash. Give a man a stage. This is what he's gonna do. He's gonna have fun with his homies forever, yo, and ever. Alright. Live giveaway draw. We got some winners here. And Ren is one of them. Ren won. We've got Kiki. we got Risky, Meek, Master Chief. So, Miss Ren, you're on stage. Why don't you DM me your address? I'm going to send you one of the first Doge map pieces of art. Congratulations.
Nice. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. And I'm going to reply with the winners as well. So if you are a winner, just shoot me a DM. And guys, just bear with me because I am cooking right now quite a feast. You know, I'm really working my ass off here. So if it takes a little longer for me to send a giveaway, just bear with me. We got Kiki coming up. And Kiki, you are a winner. And let me just say, you got a pretty damn cool PFP, man. That's a hybrid.
That's a Nookie and a frog.
Nookie. Bro, the Nookies by Sam. Alright, I need you guys to know this. Sam Sage over on Ordinals is one of the greatest accounts that you could ever follow. Sam puts it in like I do. He puts in the work and he always goes live and he shares all the information with you right on your screen the same way. I'm not the only one that does it like this, alright? I did kind of, you know, I'm pretty much responsible for the meta, but shout out to Bark Meta because without him, this account doesn't go on Kick, this account doesn't start streaming, and this account doesn't start saying this account. So, like, the kid's on point like a decimal. I gotta give it to you. Like, literally, he's just great with it. And people talk a lot of smack about him, but like, literally, come through me. And you don't even need that, but I'm dead ass with that shit. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I ride for people that ride for me. Alright? Now, Mr. Breezy, I'm gonna DM you because we got 13 minutes until Mr. Books' space. And I love going to those spaces and just being a listener because Books is big bro. Books fucking shares things that like I would not be able to comprehend. You know what I'm saying? So I literally want to get to his level of finances, then hit him up and be like, bro, what do I do with this fucking money? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. He's good with it. He would be the guy to hit up once you made it and be like, yo, Books, like, really, dude, what do I fucking do here? You know?
Yeah, man, he's kind of like became my mentor over the past like 2 months that I've known him. Me and him kind of clicked right off the bat. Like I hopped up and like he was in his space was the second space I ever spoke in, man. And ever since I've been in there almost every day.
Yo, he is the one that gave me my original DeFi ape, and I told him in DMs, I go, bro, I'm fucking flipping this right now, and I'm gonna fucking use the money to buy another one. Dude, I flipped it on Machi for 0.6 ETH at the top, and literally bought a gold hoodie from it. And I was one of the first gold hoodies, and literally the gold hoodie fucking down, that was me, that was Bark, Tay, Rue, but mostly it was me and Bark, dude. And Bark knows that, like, literally, I'm here to ride, dude. I'm here to promote good communities and stuff like that. But I gotta stop talking. I literally just read a DM that's fucking insanely funny. Listen to this. Can you put your DNA in the Doge or bitmap, bro? Your real code maybe in 1,000 years they bring us back to the future.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I can show you how to do that. Yep.
Alright, listen. Listen, hold on. You know how relative that is? And how relevant that is? Because 3 days ago, a company called like 21andMe or whatever, the one that's like the DNA company, went under. And people were talking about like, you know, somebody buying that company. Do you know who tweeted that they're gonna buy it? Martin Shkreli. You guys need to follow Marty. Marty is literally a legend, alright? And it's his second account, just like me, man. His original account, Martin Shkreli, got fucking banned, and he had to restart over, because he also went to jail. You know, I didn't go to jail, though, you know what I'm saying? I definitely did not go to jail, you know? But Martin Shkreli did, and he got out, and ironically, he was the one that was reporting on on SBF. He had the alpha on SBF because he knew Flacco. Flacco is his boy in the cell, you know, his cell block, and he got all the alpha from that. There's a lot of Twitter space. That was crazy. But yeah, I guess yo, Amaze Soul, how would you put your DNA on chain, dude?
So I'm logging in now. There's a site, and I don't know all the people behind it, but there's a site called Nebula Genomics, and if you get yourself mapped out, they will provide you a file type that you can download and take with you. Now, it's a big one, and I'm logging in now. And there's definitely going to be some compression magic that needs to happen. But
I may know a guy.
Yeah. I'm going to put it in the comments just to show people where you can do it. You can pay these now. I don't know a lot about this, but you can pay these people to map your DNA, like anytime from like one.
Did he rug or did I rug?
It was him, I think, because it rugged for me a bit.
Okay, but I'll derug it real quick. Ready, go. Damn. You start talking about DNA on blockchains, that's what happens. We're really breaking through, guys. We're really breaking through. But I've made some serious progress here on my fucking own, my little Git book here. And if you're looking at my stream, right now I've got 4 chapters done. Understanding Dogecoin inscriptions, the mechanics, and now we're going to number 3. But yeah, bro, if you want to come back on after you've rugged or derugged yourself, that's perfectly fine. But guys, I'm going to be sending out the giveaways. I just need everybody to know there's 60 people deep for 2 hours on a space that I hosted today. Without you all, this homie's nothing. But with you all, I am capable of anything and everything. I truly stand behind that. I have become or am becoming the best version of myself because I'm surrounding myself with folks like you. Really, guys and gals, it's become such a tremendous experience to get to know you guys, and literally it's only February 7th of 2024. Who could have thought that I'd be able to start my year this way? There's no way. I thought I was going to sell 8.bitmap and I was going to just like sail off into the future. That's what I thought I was going to do. But the world wouldn't let me. My destiny is beyond liquidating an asset and leaving, okay? My destiny is literally here with you guys. Straight the fuck up, all right? Straight the fuck up. Like, I literally want to enact change. And yo, I'm living proof that if you just never capitulate and just go all in on what you're good at, you may actually become great at it. I'm not good at anything, but I'm becoming great at a few things. Just a few things. I can't do it all. I can't do what Ren does great, but that's why I appreciate Ren, because she does things that I can't do. You understand? Hash does things I can't do, and so can you. So let me know what that thing is, and let me fucking support you. Like, people probably think I'm speaking some bullshit, and I'm just gonna drop a 10K on you motherfuckers. Hell no, it's gonna be a 6942 collection, number 1, and I'm gonna rug you first, then I'll derug you, because that's the fun part, you know what I'm saying? No, but guys, I'm here for 3 things: education, onboarding, and a whole bunch of entertainment. Because if we're not having fun, I don't want to be here. I literally don't. I love telling jokes. I love fucking sharing things with you guys. But at the end of the day, I'm here for education, entertainment, and then we're going to onboard people. But yo, guys, thank you so much for coming through. I'm going to pin up book space here in a moment, and we're going to be rocking out to Big Bro, yo. We're going to be rocking out. What's his freaking, like, I don't even know. I don't even interact with him that much. Crap, didn't come up. Oh well. But yeah, guys, it's been a crazy good space. We got about 6 minutes left here. If anybody wants to have any closing thoughts, yo, please do it. Feel free.
I just want to say thank you, bro. Thank you for everything. I'm learning so much. I appreciate everything you do and everyone else in here.
Hold on. Holy cannoli. Holy. Yo, is that you, homie? Yeah, it is. How you doing? God damn, I always wanted to talk to myself. Fuck. Give me that opportunity.
Final type for Doginals are in the comments, yo. I'm gonna head out and go pick up my daughter from school.
Yo, I wish you have a wonderful day, but I don't want to talk to myself ever again, really, because I do that enough at home. You know what I mean? Fucking God. Bro, I'm on point like a decimal sometimes when it comes to the jokes, but the Addies be hitting, and the fucking Red Bull's not coconut, but the French vanilla, it's really good from Dunkin' Donuts. Really good. Sometimes I go hazelnuts, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started to figure out, like, what the fuck is a hazelnut? But it's so delicious. Like, random, like, raw, uncut. Give me the hazelnuts. That sounded so fucking weird. Like, so fucking weird, dude. Alright. Again, guys, if you're on GitHub or you're not on GitHub, just go to github.com, right? And then say to yourself, oh my God, I'm a nerd. Like, don't do anything, but just like tell yourself you're a nerd at that point. And then after you've done it, sign up for an account. And then follow your boy 8-Bit Sats. And then go follow Dan. Because, yo, it seems to be that, you know, our homie down there, Amaze.soul, that's Dan. You know what I mean? And Dan's, yo, he wasn't kidding around. He literally is a freaking real developer. Holy shit. I really did it. I found them all. Yo, Hash, I may not have went to school for it, but I fucking surrounded myself with the people that do or did. Yo, we're gonna do it up. It's gonna be in real time. It's gonna be live in 4K. And imagine a bunch of MFers actually making something so cool that it gets the attention of big homie Elon. The Doge Father, the meme overlord, the chief twit, one of the coolest people on the face of this earth, man. The dude that literally goes, yo, Tuck, you need the fucking way into Russia? I got you. I got you, Tucker. I'm gonna get you in there with Putin, you know? To me, that's fucking monumental. And shout out to Breezy, because he's been bringing that up a lot. I don't know if you folks know, but Tucker Carlson is in Moscow today, and he's going to be interviewing Vladimir Putin. I can't tell you the gravity of that situation. It's just tremendous. It's tremendous. And a lot of people are asking why. Well, why the fuck not? Because a lot of you think that Vladimir Putin is this, when in reality he's that. And that tends to happen a lot in life. You probably see me, and you think that I'm some gringo that has had an easy life, right? Because I'm white, you know? I'm young, right? I speak the way that I do, but you don't know about the friends that I've had that passed away. You don't know about the almost giving up a million times. You don't know about the tragedies that I've suffered in my life, and I don't know about the tragedies that you suffered in yours. So I'm never going to judge you. If anything, I'm going to support you and go all in on you, because I removed my ego years ago. I could be an egotistical dick if I wanted to. I literally left that at home when I left for Colorado. And now I'm back. Back in Jersey. The accent's coming back to me. But what I really brought back with me from Colorado is a special ability to go into my soul and to reveal a better version of myself. Tupac Shakur was one of the best people when it came to like really defining poetry or the way that he spoke and wrote. And Tupac would say that he had the distinct ability to look directly into his soul. And that's why I always tell you, the man in the mirror. The man in the fucking mirror. That's your only competition, but he's also your fucking friend, dude. You know what I mean? You hate, love it. That's a hate or love it relationship with me and myself. And I'm sure you guys have the same thing going with you. So, my whole point is, before you are quick to judge another, just imagine a day in their shoes. And I've got size 14s. There's no way any of you could fit in them. I'm sorry. You couldn't. You just couldn't do it. I was 5'4" until I was 18. So I'm peaking still, baby. I wish I can go back with this body and go play my sports. Bro, I was so good at sports, but I literally was just too small. I could have become something great with baseball, lacrosse. I went to St. Joe's Metuchen. Look that shit up. I went to school with Andrew Bynum and Carl Anthony Towns and Jason Williams. You know, Michael Phelps' boy, Bobby Savage, was my friend. Like, I don't think people understand that I'm destined for greatness, and I'm not going to stop until I do something great. And I would hope you feel the same way about you guys. That's not cocky, that's not confidence. That right there is purpose. Purpose and conviction in one's belief. I truly, truly believe that. I really do. Alright guys, I've got 4 chapters done of the Git book. Can somebody just tell me when books goes live so I could rug this space? God, this is so fucking fun. Literally some of the best stuff I've ever done, man. Like, yo, chapter 4 is advanced topics in Dogecoin inscriptions. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna have like pages and chapters that are like really beginner stuff, but then we're gonna be doing like advanced stuff. I think I didn't plan for people to actually like be down for this information. But now that you guys are, I'm really going to hammer it down, like make it perfect for you guys. Because if somebody's out there charging for this info, I'm gonna make him eat his freaking, ugh, God. Just like, come on, man. At least give me an opportunity to feel like I'm gonna charge. and then say no, because I was gonna do something funny like that and like really ruin my joke, man. Guy ruined the punchline. Like, but yeah, library cards are definitely coming though. That's going down. What's Books' account? Is it Doquan? Doquan? Oh, here he is. Bro, I love that picture of him in the jet. That shit's hilarious. Alright, I just set my reminder, and I'm going to pin his space to the top. Boom. So book space is called Web3 Uncensored, guys, if you want to set a reminder for that space. And yeah, besides that, yeah, that's all really I got for you guys today. I'm just going to keep working on this until Books goes live, and then, yeah. Thank you guys for coming. Yo, this dude literally, Dan, he's done like Kickstarter, Python stuff, Pymeceutical mouse cancer, Project 3 web visualization, weather and data API fun, SQL challenges. Yo, Hash, what do I always say? I love databases, bro. SQLs are so much fun, and people are like, this fucking nerd, bro. Well, you know what? Guess what the fucking blockchain is? It's an Excel spreadsheet, and you can understand it. I loved Excel growing up. You faded Excel. Me, I was fucking getting paid to run formulas and do database entry for like my whole life. I'm great at it. Ren's probably the same way. She don't even realize how much that could actually come into play here. Like Ren did insurance like I did, and in insurance, yo, data entry is everything. Like we are just doing cold call after cold call after cold call to try to increase that book of business, and Excel is at the forefront of it all. So Miss Ren, don't you ever think for a second that you don't have value here. Your value is infinite, especially when I heard your story last night.
That makes me feel good, because like this was all like super intimidating, and I think I speak for a lot of people that, you know, it's just a learning curve, obviously, but we do, you're right, we all have something special to contribute, that's for sure. So just when you think that you can't figure it out or you don't know what's up here, you got something of value, right?
You're damn right, girl. And yo, can I just say your GM post this morning made me so peanut butter and jelly that I was not on or by a beach. What a life you're living, homegirl. That's beautiful.
Telling you, manifest that shit.
I don't gotta manifest it. All I gotta do is just fly out, yo. And I'll be real with you. There's a homegirl, Christine Webb, and she gave me an open-ended, whenever the fuck I want, I get to come out to Hollywood and literally just stay with her, right?
And ditto, you hit me up too.
Aw. So wait, hold on. So is it, would I fly into, whatchamacallit? Oh my goodness. It's not LAX, it's the other one.
Oh,
John Wayne.
you can go to
No.
Van Nuys or Ontario or LAX.
I think it was Van Nuys is where I went into, because you fly over Calabasas High School.
Yeah, that's Van Nuys.
It was so cool to fucking just walk off that plane and be like, dude, I finally did it. I'm in La La Land, you know?
Yeah, right.
It's like when you get there, you realize anything's possible.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, you know, the big reason we came here was for the music. The studios, and so we did all that, you know, and so yeah, I mean, it is, anything is possible here. It's just, you gotta be super careful here too, you know.
You gotta be super careful, but like, you know what it is about me? It's that like, I've been in some of the craziest situations for a gringo. I should not be I should not have been in the rooms that I was in. Like I was there when rocking them, like in Harlem, when they were in the ASAP Mob house. It was a legit trap house. Like there was just hundreds of people in there all the time, and that's where ASAP became famous. Rocky would take those pictures that you guys all saw. They all were in black and white, and he had the American flag that was upside down. I was in that fucking house when they did Purple Swag with Ty. Like, Ty Beats! Like, you know that dude? Like, yeah. It's like, this is for my homies getting high on the regular. This is for my homies smoking high on the regular. Purple drink.
Did you ever visit Kush Factory?
What the heck is that, and where do I go?
It's the Taylor Gang connection with, it's most of the producers and a lot of artists that recorded there, but it's down in LA.
Yeah, I'll blow your mind even more. I didn't go to LA with them, but I have been to ID Labs in Pittsburgh before they all became famous. That's where Wiz, Taylor Gang, and Mac all recorded. But guys, books just started a space. Once again, this has been the Doginals Show, the Hyper Dogecoinization episode. As always, I want to thank my co-host, Mr. Hash. We had Sun, we had Ren, we had Mr. Breezy, and Shah, and the rest of you fine people in the audience. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We're going to talk soon. May all your dreams become reality. Peace.